Hi there. Today's Wednesday. I'm very busy today, supposedly, because I have two uh, different prayer groups today, where I'm done with one, uh, just waiting for the time for the other one. Hopefully, I won't forget. But I asked Alexa to set the alarm for me, so I won't forget. Anyway, what am I gonna do with my bitter melon? And I'm not in the mood to cook today, so maybe I just slice them and put them in the freezer. And then I saw this lemongrass in the freezer, which my friend Virgie, I should say, I said Virginia, the full name, gave me one time. So I said maybe I should just, what do you call this? Make it into a tea because I ran out of my lemongrass tea. And lemongrass is good for oral diseases like gingivitis. So maybe, and I like the smell too when you make it as a tea. I like the smell of the house, and also I like the smell of lemongrass. Even if it was in the freezer, it still smells good. So I'm gonna make it into a tea today. So I have tea every morning or every after meals, to drink because I ran out of it already. So what am I doing this? Well, nothing, just to while away the time, right? And so I won't get bored because if I'm not doing anything, I'm really bored. So I don't want to get bored. And maybe later on, I'm gonna glaze some carrots because what I'm wearing today, I feel like a carrot. I swear. I could have worn brown pants, or leggings. So maybe, or green, probably. Then I would look like a carrot. Anyway, so bear with me. I'll see what I can do with this lemongrass. I'll show you how I'll make them. I have boiling water here, and I had to cut the lemongrass and just drop it. I really don't know how long I should be making tea out of this lemongrass, but it's discolored already, and I think it's about time. I already took the inside of the ampalaya for the bitter melon, but I cannot plant the seeds, although I collected them just in case. I'm still gonna put it in the ground just in case. Who knows, huh? And it's still early for planting though, but it takes about 60 days to grow, I think, or something. So in about 60 days, it's gonna be about April or May already. So it would be time for them to grow, supposedly. I'm gonna slice them up and put it in a Ziploc and put it in the freezer, so when it's time to cook, it'll be ready. I separated them into two bags. If it's not enough, then I'll cook them both. So I have a ready tea after meals, lemongrass tea, and I have a ready to cook also bitter melon. Put them in the freezer. I have a story to tell. I went to the dentist, for my dental appointment last October because I haven't gone to the dentist for a couple of years. During the pandemic, I didn't go. My tooth here was very sensitive. A scale of 1 to 10, and then the pain was probably like 2 or 3. It's very bearable. I didn't need to take pain medication. So I went there for cleaning, and the doctor said, he did some x-rays first, of course. And then he said, "Oh, you have a tooth decay, and you have a bridge there. And what do you call this? We have to take the bridge out, root canal the tooth, and then replace the bridge." But the finance manager told me, it's not covered by my insurance. So yeah, she was telling me, okay, I can give you what do you call this, financing plan. I said, wait, let me just take the antibiotic first. So I told dentist, Doc, can I just take the antibiotic first? Then I'll observe, and if the pain comes back, I'll come back to you. And then I said, well, it's gonna come back again. So I told him, let's do the cleaning first, Doc, and then I'll observe whether, it's gonna hurt or not. If you can tolerate it, let's do the cleaning. He did the cleaning, and I felt good with the cleaning. It didn't hurt me. He did dig, 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 dig. Even in the tooth, and what do you call this? It didn't hurt me. In fact, it felt good. After the cleaning, even during the cleaning, I was feeling good. So finally, they said the finance manager told me, okay, just come back if it hurts you again, and then we'll do something about it. So I went home. I said I remembered what my other dentist told me. Actually, she's the cousin of my brother-in-law, and she told me, use brush your teeth with Sensodyne. You know, it's better with Sensodyne. I didn't have any pain before. I just went for cleaning. Then that's what she told me. Brush your teeth. With Sensodyne, will be okay. So I remembered that. So what I did this time, I made my own concoction of, for gums and for teeth strength, or whatever, or enamel strengthening. I said Sensodyne. It has fluoride. What is fluoride? And then it says there also baking soda. I forget it. I had to boil some water and then put some baking soda in it. And every time I brush with the Sensodyne, of course, with the Sensodyne, I would brush with. This is what I did after October. This October. Before, I just was just brushing with Sensodyne. This time, after the October, because I didn't want to go back for whatever the dentist was telling me about, that taking out the bridge, root canal, blah blah blah. I said, I'll just make my own concoction of mouthwash. So I did my own concoction of mouthwash instead of buying the regular mouthwash. I said, let me just do my own. So boil some water, put some baking soda in it, and every time I brush, I gargle, and then sometimes you want your mouth wet before you brush, and I take some of my concoction of baking soda and brush with it. Whoa! I think it works. And then I'm also drinking this lemongrass tea, which is good for gingivitis. So it helps me a lot. And I didn't have to go back. Yet. You know, whatever. But I didn't have any toothache ever since, and it feels very good. Anyway, disclaimer. Okay, it works for me. I don't know if it works for you. I'm just saying. My true experience. So that's what I'm going to do. I boiled some water, and then I'm gonna put some baking soda afterwards, and that's gonna be my mouthwash. So that's all, folks. Just my little remedies, my own remedies. So just like I said, disclaimer. Okay. All right. Works for me. I don't know if it works for you, but that's what I do. At home. Bye.